Alright guys, let's get started. For everyone on YouTube, I tried to cut out the part at the beginning where the waiting screen at the beginning by just remembering to hit record when I started streaming, but I kept forgetting, so that's why we're doing this. Anyways, Violet just took a 5-year nap.
You. How long do you intend
Daisy?
to stay? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
I'm so sleepy.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
I wake up in some random farming village.
We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garrick Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days. Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that? Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing and all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going? Are you crazy? I told you.
I'm going to see my kids.
Up there. And there's plenty of other dangers too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
My students are waiting for me.
Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Cutscene time.
You overslept, Teach. Pretty rude to keep a fella waiting like that, wouldn't you say? What's with that surprised look, my friend? You didn't really think I'd given up on you coming back, did you? Can you feel it? A new dawn is finally here. Not just for us, though. No. For all of Fodlan.
Claude is so nonchalant about this reunion.
5 long years. Where have you been, Teach? You don't really expect me to believe that you've been napping this whole time, do you? It's a good one. Except that's not your lying face. I guess I've got no choice but to believe you. You're not exactly normal to begin with, so it's not a huge stretch to imagine you sleeping for that long. And this is where you say, just kidding, right? If this is a rib, now's the time to fess up.
No, that's what
You must
happened.
be insane, and yet... fine. I believe you, okay? But that means you don't know anything that happened after your last battle, right? I guess it's on me to catch you up. As you can see, Garrick Mach was crushed by the Empire and was never restored. The monastery is in ruins, and the town is in pretty bad shape too. Can you guess why? It would seem that's one possible explanation, since you insist that's what you've been up to. All we know for sure is that Rhea suddenly vanished during that battle 5 years ago. The Knights of Seiros have apparently been searching all over Fodlan for her. But the fact that this place is in ruins tells me they still haven't found her. True. I've got a mountain of questions I'd like to ask her after all. But I'm not so sure whether it would be good for her to return as the Archbishop. Rather, with her gone... never mind. This could be a dangerous conversation.
I like where you're going with this,
the state of
Claude.
affairs in each territory. Are you hungry?
With Rhea
You must
gone,
be.
we could actually,
It's not much,
you know,
but I
make
did
some
bring
progress.
food with me. Let's eat up and go from there. Whew, I am stuffed. Even the most humble of meals
Is this the
taste
next
great with
morning?
the right company. By the way, Teach, do you remember the night before the ball? I know it was 5 years ago, but we promised that the Golden Deer House would reunite during the Millennium Festival. Today's the day we promised to meet up, but no one's here.
Oh, I forgot to tweet the stream out. Hold on, guys. Need to let people know I'm streaming. Okay.
True. There's still some daylight left. Let's wait just a little longer. You never know, maybe someone will show up after all. Hey, Teach. Just waiting around sounds boring, so why don't we get in some exercise? You know, help with digestion and stuff. You must be in bad shape if you've been sleeping for 5 years. It'll do you good to get your body moving again. Something like that. Look, if you come with me, you'll understand. Oh, and don't forget your weapons, okay? I want to make sure neither your leadership nor your skill with a blade have dulled.
Claude, what are we doing?
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalists...
This is pretty much the
were
same
kneeling
thing that happened when we were the Blue Lions.
The thieves are here. Apparently they're trying to run off with treasures from the monastery.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Hey, it's that same dude that we fought
This is
in
gonna be
Anna's,
expensive. Collect everything
Anna's
the thieves
parallel.
carried out.
Right, so this is the same map that we did, with Dimitri. Why don't you have the Chalice of Beginnings?
At the ready.
Yeah. I guess you could go here, Claude. Violet,
What's my
go
strategy?
here. Get me some extra evasion.
Another victory.
Get me to level 30 so I can be a War Master. I don't care about magic.
Just so close. My moment has arrived.
Nice.
A fitting outcome.
Claude's actually a higher level than me. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of Claude's axes. Because he doesn't have Axe Fair now. Ow.
Hold a grudge if you must.
I'm gonna need healing
You got
items too.
yourself killed.
Also, Claude now has the best battalion in the game.
More battles.
Okay. You come at me unarmed, you fool! Yeah, Viscum's definitely a magic weapon. Look at that damage. I don't need that.
Don't waste it.
Moron. Okay, Immortal Corps. Most elite Wyvern Riders in the Alliance, handpicked by Claude. The best battalion in the game because of this. 2-3 range with the best AoE that a battalion can have. 120 HP and gives you pretty ridiculous stat boosts. So yeah, Immortal Corps is easily... Oh, and it's flying, so pretty much literally any character in the game can use it. Easily, hands down, the best battalion in the game. No question. Oh, and by the way, you can use this gambit twice. A 2-3 range resonant... A 2-3 range gambit with resonant range and 2 uses. Absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna take an iron bow, though. Oh, shit. I don't want to do that. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this iron bow. And then I'm gonna heal. Equip and heal. It's a blessed bow. Okay. Violet,
What's my
you
strategy?
kill this guy, block off this choke point.
Another victory.
I should have killed the archer. Oh well.
It won't be in vain.
Oh, you went up for Claude, idiot.
I must lead them well.
Maybe he couldn't have. I don't know. Yay, a blessed bow.
This could turn the tides.
Nope. Yay, all my health is
I
back.
must lead them well. Let's go.
You fool! There's the rest of them.
The barbarity is even worse than the rumors. On my honor as a noble, I will expel these ruffians.
Today was supposed to be a happy day, but the monastery is in such disrepair.
Over there. Is that the professor? And the others?
Excuse me,
Professor,
guys.
You're alive! Guess we better handle this before I celebrate, though, huh?
You finally made it. I suppose virtue still exists in this crazy world after all.
Yay, our friends are here.
Shall we?
Please hit this guy. Damn it.
My orders?
Hopefully, Assassin might be able to double her,
I'm
even
not
with the
done.
Iron Lance. 23. Okay, yeah, he can. But he's gonna Gambit instead, which is stupid.
This could turn the tides.
Yeah, level 30.
There is still room for an...
I just haven't mastered the class, but I could just spend Renown on that. Don't even have to worry about it.
I fought and won.
Alright, now for these two.
Steady now.
I don't want to do that.
Shall we?
Ow, Claude, come on, man.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
It's time!
You fool! You can't even hit me with that nonsense.
All is going to plan.
Violet still has Gloucester Knights.
Another victory.
I should get him a different battalion.
Let's try something.
Why do all the brawlers have fucking battalions? Damn it! Ignatz! Please crit.
Whoa!
Damn it. Who the fuck did Ignatz support with? Byleth? Let's do this.
I can help. I've got an idea. Come on. How about a curtsy?
Nice.
Still far from the top.
Give me that extra experience. Bam!
It won't be in
Oh,
vain.
he had a venom bow. Yeah, get that out of here. Mini bow.
A fitting outcome.
Yeah, the two main things that Immortal Core gives you as far as stat boosts are attack and avoid, and also
I
crit.
must lead them well.
I think I'm gonna need that chest key. Oh, you asshole. This is just annoying.
I can do this.
Oh yeah, for some reason,
No
I don't
mercy.
think you get support boosts during the enemy phase. Odd little thing. Oh, it's Raphael! He's gonna be super low
Everyone
level.
else? If they're fighting, I gotta go help.
At least Scythia's with him.
Wow, it's you. Here, I thought you were dead all this time.
And Marianne.
Could that be the professor's ghost?
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
Claude hasn't seen his friends in 5 years. You're late! What took you so long, idiot? Might possibly... Oh, I can. Damn it, Lawrence! Come on!
Shall we?
How about Sagittae?
Steady now.
Oh, I should have known that would happen. Whatever. It's a pretty good battalion. Alright, let's get Ragnarok in here. There we go.
I'll tolerate no obstacle.
Oh shit. Well, Claude can.
At the ready.
Claude can handle her. Nice. Pow, pow, pow. Don't need that. Although I don't think anybody here has lock touch, so I might actually need that.
What's my strategy? This could turn the tides.
Yeah, get rid of this. Rylith definitely doesn't need that anymore.
My orders? Shall we? Let's make this quick.
Pow.
It's done. I'll do my best.
Oh. 1 HP, Marianne. Do it.
Leave it to me.
Raphael, you're gonna be pretty much useless here. Look at that atrocious speed. And defense.
We could split into two groups. If we hit them from the north and south, we can trap their leader in a pincer attack.
Yeah. $28 and $30. Right, well Claude has 30, so that's fine.
Thanks for that.
Love having 7 movement. Dang it. Okay, this guy is a chest key. Bullion door key. You know what? I'm not even gonna mess with those guys. Excuse me. Good grief. Raphael, break that wall.
Guess I need to know them.
Rally strength is good. I forgot he had that. You have Cutting Gale. Nice.
I must keep going. I'm really gaining... No time to slow down.
That archer really barricaded herself in there. Didn't give her...
Aspire to be my best.
Any room to move. Alright, there's one chest key. My other keeps down there. Nice! Didn't want to get poisoned.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
This'll take some strategy.
And another dodge.
Professor, it's been too long. I do want to chat, but first let's handle these criminals.
Mini bow. Actually, training bow. The more useless weapon.
For the future of Fodlan.
Also, one thing to note about this chapter,
I've got to pull it
all the weapons that your units had equipped at the end of the last chapter will be fully restored by the beginning of this one. So, I think Claude's steel bow was nearly broken, now it has full uses and all that. So I actually, I did that one time, I exploited that. Where I put all of my near broken weapons from my inventory just onto anyone, even if I wasn't using them, and then they would be restored by this next chapter. But I forgot to do that for this one, so oh well. Good grief. I'm drinking water, I swear, you guys. Hermione, you can go up here now. Gambit.
Oh, I got it.
Higher percentage to hit. Got him.
Can't afford to slack off. I still have a long.
Need to get her authority up anyways. It's kind of low. You can get rid of the experience gem now, I think. Anybody have a door key over here? No, of course not. And let's say he has a chest key.
Appreciate it.
I want Ignace to kill those guys. No, I wanted you to talk first. Whatever. One shot with the training axe.
Never let your guard down. You've been alive all this time? Where have you been hiding? Never mind. Talk later. Did the trick.
We've much to discuss, but first, let us dispense with the riffraff. It is a noble's duty.
It is a noble's duty, after all. Noble's duty. All my keys are in the wrong places.
Whoa! I'll defeat you!
Nice!
No mercy.
And the crest just for good measure. Thought Violet had a door key. Well, we can get one. Oh boy, Armor Slayer.
Professor? Is it really you?
I didn't even know there was a purple spot there.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
Another chest key.
Let me paint you a picture. I took care of it.
Oh boy, Silverlands.
Is that really you, Professor? It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again.
Okay, all that's left is this guy and this assassin over here.
Appreciate that.
I think I might just ignore that assassin. I can get this chest without getting in his way. And deal with Pilardo. And his goons. Axe of Ukonsvara. Yukon Vasara. Ukon Vasara. Ukon Vasara! Crest of Gloucester! I just realized Hilda doesn't have Freikugel. I need to fix that. Effective against armored units. 20 crit. Nice. Yeah, let's finish this up.
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice.
Good, but not enough.
That was pretty good. And there's the rest of them.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
So, he revealed his true identity. Catch him and recover the treasure.
Cynthia, get the guy in the back.
I've got no time for mercy.
Okay, have I talked to everybody? No, I still haven't talked to Lysithia. Ah, shit! You can do that right here.
What's my strategy?
The instant we arrived, we're neck deep in battle. We should have arrived late.
Okay. Now
Let's
you can
make
do
this
your
quick.
thing.
You lost that one.
Now Ignatz and Marianne can do their thing. Or not. Crit, please! Yes!
No mercy.
Ooh, that is looking like a good battalion.
I'll do my best.
You should yield me a tidy profit.
You wish. Impaled by lightning.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
We took care of that. Are you sufficiently warmed up, Teach?
Yeah, it was a great workout, Claude. This is a great idea.
I'm excited.
Look at everybody's outfits!
What gives, Professor?
Look at Marianne's outfit!
I'm so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens. I'm still tired from the long journey.
Look at Lysithea's hair!
Let's all take a moment.
Look at Ignatz!
If you've got the spare time
Everybody
to play
looks
with
so
those
good!
guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Plain Claude.
We were hoping someone would come to back us up when we started routing the bandits. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's
hey, Derek.
and doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
That was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else. Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over
Claude's
Garrett
scheming
Monastery.
something.
After all, it's right in the middle of Fodor. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Ooh, called out.
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And, to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to
Mr. Leaderman, I forgot Hilda calls him that.
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
I'm pretty sure if you play as
to lead us to victory.
either
Therefore, I will remain.
the Blue Lions or the Black Eagles, and you don't recruit Marianne,
in the Alliance,
then she just runs away with the horse, with her horse Dorte, and you never see her again.
Eventually, I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well? Please do. I'm counting on you. Even if your ultimate goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
Maybe the people who used to be in charge of this place. You know, like the church.
Can it be? You were alive all this time?
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Are they just hiding in the corner the whole time?
I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding.
Where did they all come from?
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Oh my. The Golden Deer House is together again at last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
I do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Oh, so they just kind of showed up here.
Though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah! This is an important location for the church. To think you've left
What is
it in
Hilda's
such a
hair?
state.
That's true. Perhaps we've left it alone for too long. We've got to make things right.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this place in ruins affects the safety of this area, too.
That's what I just said,
Agreed.
Catherine.
There is also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
Hilda does turn out to be a pretty good secretary of sorts. Alright, we're an hour in. We'll probably do some exploring. Maybe get to some battles. Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons. And it's my birthday again. Another letter from Claude.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Thank you so much for your help with the restoration.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Yeah, what have you been doing all this time?
We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire.
Just crying in the corner because Lady
Church
Rhea
at
isn't
war with the
here?
Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fodlan and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see
That
her
is what
allowing
she
the
wants to
Alliance
do.
Continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in
Weirdly
line.
enough, I find it weird that Claude says that.
Here of all places.
That Claude is so averse to the Alliance disbanding or being destroyed here because he literally lets it happen in every other route.
Still overlooking it.
Whether you're with the Black Eagles and you defeat him and he basically just concedes, or you know, he's under attack from the Empire and you have to rush to his aid, and then he just gives all of his land to you.
Luckily,
and then he just
good old
fucks
Teach
off
has
to
finally returned to us.
spoiler
If the Professor
territory.
Ray entrusted with the sword of the Creator fights at our side,
Not in Fodlan.
Well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind.
That's the one
What's
part about
more,
Claude's
here we
character
are,
I don't
working alongside
really
the
enjoy.
legendary Knights of Saros.
It doesn't really make
smacks
sense.
of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
I have heard what you have to say, Claude. And you, Professor? Where do you stand?
I'm standing right in front of you.
On our own, we lack sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance, the Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
Heck yeah. Marianne. Oh, we'll probably have a lot of supports to watch too.
I ask for guidance.
Is this a support? We're probably gonna S support Marianne by the end of this.
You're always watching over me, aren't you?
Of course.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me. So I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for? Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer.
Marianne was
But now
literally
I fear the
asking to
idea of
die
dying and
every
being
single
left alone.
day.
I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live. I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on. Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
Yeah. Such a heartbreaking... Marianne is such a heartbreaking character.
Hey, Professor, something's been bothering me. Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student? A knight scolded me for it, but at the time, I really thought I was doing the right thing.
Yeah, Caspar's in full armor
now. That
now.
I've had more experience on the battlefield, though.
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties from our troops.
I don't pray.
There is something I wanted to bring to your attention.
I am the progenitor god, so I'd basically be praying to myself.
5 years ago, involving a suspicious individual in Garreg Mach. These brigands all bore the same scorpion tattoo that we found on the arm of that man.
Oh no.
I thought that might be of interest to you. Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to
Yuri mentioned the scorpion tattoo as well.
Heck of a coincidence, right?
I'm gonna have to get more water
soon. As I
soon.
mentioned that suspicious guy, this happens.
I'll go do that during a sport.
But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault. If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner, and I wouldn't have blood on my hands. But he probably wouldn't have. Now those knights, they're not coming back. We both know it. This is all my fault.
This is kind of where Caspar, he was always so gung-ho, ready for a fight before, and he's starting to learn that his actions have consequences. I don't feel like having a tea party with Ingrid. I probably won't do as many tea parties anymore. More certifications, master seals, hell yeah! Let's go get some of those. Item shop, we got a lot of bullion. Sell that Hexlock shield. Sell this too, because I've already used all the... the dark seals I'm gonna need. That's an intermediate seal. You know what? Sell that too. I got hella money. Alright, 1, 2. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna need one for Claude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7? No, I'm not gonna use Bernie. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 maybe. I get 14. Oh, I can only get 5. Whoops, I forgot about that. But I can get more at Anna's secret shop once that opens. So let's get certified. Byleth, it's War Master time. I actually get more speed, huh? Hell no, I don't want to be a Holy Knight.
I've set my...
Yeah, it's time for... Fucking... I can't remember what it's called, what ability it is. Quick Riposte! That's right. It's Quick Riposte time. Alright, I'm gonna do a support and I'm gonna go get some water. Don't go anywhere, y'all.
The earth nurtures the trees, and the trees bear fruit. It's the earth itself that gives us all life. Oh, Fodlan, land of plenty, bless us with the gift of delicious food.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Lawrence.
I was disturbed by your ridiculous blather. Must you recite it quite so loudly? And can you even call that nonsense poetry when it is utterly ignorant of rhyme and meter?
Ouch! You don't hold back, do you? I didn't know you were so particular about poetry. Ha! Maybe you have a secret poetry collection of your own hidden somewhere.
That's absurd. Where did you hear that? And just what was that poem about? It seemed to me that you were praising the land. But is it not the goddess who nurtures the land? Should your praise not go to her instead?
Of course you zero in on that detail. You really are a Fodlan noble through and through.
Certainly. Aren't you?
I'm not quite the same, no. Though noble blood flows within me, it can't change who I am at heart.
Pardon? I think you had best clarify.
Listen, Lawrence, you had ambitions of becoming the Alliance's ruler, didn't you? Would you like to try that for real? If you really want it, I wouldn't mind giving up my position.
What's this all of a sudden? That is not an offer to be made in jest.
I'm not joking around. I've been thinking it for a while now. I originally thought you were like a fox drawn in by the deer of the Alliance. But I was wrong. You're no thoughtless predator. You're trying to properly train the deer around you. Isn't that right?
That is my intention. But the ambition is insufficient. To rule well, a certain temperament is required.
That's right, Claude offered to make Lawrence the leader of the Alliance.
When we first met, I mistrusted you a great deal, and on my father's advice, I observed you closely. That is why I can say this for certain. You possess the qualities necessary to govern.
A compliment?
Wow.
From you? That's about as rare as a deer standing on its hind legs and doing a jig.
Merely a statement of fact. One that is quite relevant to the future of the Alliance.
The future of the Alliance, huh? You really are devoted to your cause.
Depending on your actions, I may yet see fit to seize your position for myself. Bear that in mind.
I welcome the idea. It means I can feel safe vanishing whenever I see fit.
Vanishing? Do not tell me you intend to die in this conflict. You cannot shape the future if you do not live to see it.
Ha! First you compliment me, and now you're worrying about me? What have you done with the real Lawrence? No, I'm not going to die. I'm tougher than I look. Besides, this war isn't just for the Alliance anymore. It's going to decide the fate of all Fodlan. It would be cruel to leave you with the burden of uniting all of Fodlan by yourself, don't you think?
Burden? Please. If there were none other suitable, I would gladly become a king. Or even an emperor.
Well, well. I guess I shouldn't take Lawrence of the famous House Gloucester so lightly. Really, though, don't you go dying on me either, Lawrence. We're going to need men like you in the age to come.
The same to you, Claude. A world without you would be ever so dull.
All of the A supports in this game are just so impactful. Oh boy, we got a lot to get through. Hilda and Claude.
I feel like I'm drowning in responsibilities. Claude, take my mind off it all. Regale me with another of your weird childhood stories.
Okay, then.
I'm just imagining Hilda sitting at the dining table like this.
Once upon a time, there was a white camel that got separated from his herd.
I'm so happy for that white camel. I really thought he was gonna die.
Was that story really worth bawling your eyes out over?
It was wonderful. Don't you know how moving that story is?
You know, I never thought much of it until today. But seeing you bawling like that, I do appreciate it a little more now.
What's that mean?
Well, you're always fake crying, aren't you? Getting all misty-eyed to make people think you're a delicate flower?
What? You're awful. I only cry when I'm sad.
Claim what you like, but I can spot real tears from fake tears any day of the week. Fess up.
If you understand me so well, maybe it's because you're no different.
How's that?
When you smile or laugh, it's not sincere.
Hey Ty, thanks for the raid, bro.
I've only seen you genuinely smile a handful of
Hey
times.
Raccoon.
Like when you're talking to the professor.
Wow, good one, Hilda. You hit me right in the gut. I guess you're
Picking
right.
up right after
Not
the
so
time
different
skip
from you in that way.
with the
But how
golden
did you
deer.
come to realize that? Have you been watching me that
It was
closely?
fun playing Smash today.
I'm afraid so. My eyes
I might have
seem
to
wander toward you of
might
their
have to
own
do that
accord.
again.
What? Hold on. Forget I said that. I didn't say that.
Nope, no can do. Forgetting isn't something this crafty brain of mine is capable of. Besides, my eyes have a tendency to wander in your direction too. How else do you think I found out about your fake crying?
Huh? What are you getting
You
at?
know we're always playing. Oh yeah.
Say, Hilda, once everything's settled down,
Maybe next time
can we come meet my parents?
you guys
I
are
mean, don't get the wrong idea,
in
you're
real
just some
crackhead
interested
hours,
in
I
my
might
friend.
actually join.
Besides, you've opened up to me quite a bit, but I still haven't let you in on my own secrets. If you meet my parents, I think you'll understand, though it might come as a bit of a surprise.
Your family? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious.
Well then, if neither of
Claude's
us changes
family is
our
pretty
minds before the
legendary, actually.
opportunity
Specifically
presents
his
itself,
mom.
Let's agree to go visit
And
my home together.
there is one
Although,
thing
if
in the
it's a long
library
journey, my
that
brother
tells a
might
bit
not
about
be too
Claude's mom that I want to go
True,
read.
that might be a tough nut to crack. As tough as Fodlan's locket.
His parents are dear.
Ah, there's yet another option.
Lawrence, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Hilda. I'm using these pieces to represent soldiers on the battlefield. This will allow me to better visualize concepts of strategy.
Very good. Is it fun?
Oh, it is utterly engrossing. Look, swap out just certain pieces for others, and the board completely changes. Then, even considering the same types of units, employing different individuals calls for a new set of plans.
Oh, I see. Or I
See, oh hey, Neo's raided me too. Let's go.
really complex things like this.
Nonsense. It's thanks to your many requests that I've been adapting my fighting
I
style.
think Lawrence just tried
Working
to
accommodate
justify
you has
Fire
convincingly
Emblem
shown me
being a
how
fun
essential
game.
it is to rethink tactics on a continual basis. After all, the risk of getting hurt is greatly reduced if you are prepared for any situation. So
I was just telling
now I
Ty
will be
Patrick
ready
I might
for
have to
anything.
get back into Smash again because today was pretty fun.
Lawrence, you're so wonderful, I'm at a loss for words. I'm not just saying that to flatter you either. Honestly.
Tell me something, Hilda. Did you make all of these ludicrous requests of me purely so that I might have the opportunity to develop myself? Because if so, I am deeply moved. Thank you for caring so thoughtfully and passionately
Hey,
for my
Tanner.
personal growth.
El Tannero.
If you will permit me to return the favor, I do have one request to make of you. Will you hear me out?
I'm not usually one for fielding requests, but I can make an exception in your case, I suppose.
I would be so pleased to have the opportunity to observe you in action, in the heat of battle. Would you be so kind as to oblige me?
Oh, very well. You've convinced me.
Do you think they shop for armor that
but
matches their
if
cotton
it
candy?
gets too
Absolutely!
intense, you'll help me out, right?
It's gotta match, right? Although Lawrence's hair isn't cotton candy, it's indigo, I think. Although, funnily enough, Lawrence's hair actually like perfectly matches his eyes, which I can't tell if that's cool or creepy.
Mercedes, I have heard that you are the daughter of imperial nobility. Is that the case?
It is.
And
Uh-oh,
you
we
have a
got
crest
some
as well.
potential romance.
Is that not so?
Again, it is.
Why did you not tell me? I was under the impression you were a commoner.
Purple cotton
I didn't
candy
mean to
exists?
hide
I
it
haven't
from
seen
you,
it.
but you never
I've only
asked.
seen pink and blue.
Besides, I am considered common now. I don't care to flaunt my noble past or my crest. I have no desire to return to that status.
Then, if I may speak hypothetically a moment, does that mean that if a nobleman were to offer you his hand in marriage, you would decline?
Not at all. That's a separate matter entirely.
Violet
Even
Irish
if
is
I
pretty
were
rare.
to
Not in
fall
Fire
love,
Emblem.
Regardless of their social status.
Mercedes has the same color eyes as Lawrence, actually.
What a relief. Forgive my rudeness. I am merely envious of your flexible outlook. It is a posture that I might very well adopt. Not to say that I hang upon your every word, of course.
You mean in terms of love and marriage?
Precisely.
What car do you think
Status
Mercedes
should be
drives?
no
A Mitsubishi,
impediment to
obviously.
But if you marry a woman who isn't a noble, then haven't you...
Although, or maybe a Volvo. Mercedes doesn't
Not
seem like
exactly,
the kind of
no.
gal who would
What I said
get a
was that
super
my marriage
fancy
must
car.
benefit House
Just a
Gloucester.
functional one.
So long as that holds true, the bloodline of my partner is actually irrelevant. For instance, if she bore a crest and was at one time considered noble...
Well, now that doesn't sound flexible at all. How can you know if someone will benefit your family? Would you investigate her before allowing yourself feelings? That doesn't sound very noble of you.
Call him out, Mercedes.
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I was only teasing.
This is the most flustered Lawrence
sure
has ever
your lack of
been.
tact is what women find so irresistible.
Come again?
Oh, nothing at all. I hope you do your family proud and fulfill
Oh
your
my
duty.
god. Mercedes just
Yes, I most certainly will.
ruthlessly roasted him. Lawrence didn't even notice. Goodness. Okay.
This theory
You
just
think
isn't
Lawrence
coming
wants a
together.
test drive?
The thought behind it is sound enough, but
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Lysithia, your forehead's all wrinkled. You look tense. Is something wrong? You know you can tell your big bro Rat. I mean, you know you can tell me anything, right?
Raphael, while I appreciate your offer, I'm not so sure you'll be much help here.
What does that mean? Oh, are you researching something complicated? In that case, yeah, you're probably right. Is there something else I can help you with? I'm really good at other things, like training.
And
I
eating.
have absolutely zero interest in such things.
I have an idea. Do you want to get real good at playing tag? I can teach you. There's a trick to it that most people don't know. Like to not get tagged and stuff. Let me show you. It's too sunny to spend all day inside studying. Come on, Big Bro's gonna take you outside.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Can't you see I'm busy?
This guy looks like Owen
Go
from
bother
Megas
someone
XLR.
else.
I don't
What
know.
nerve you have too calling
that
yourself
show.
Big Bro, like I'm your little sister or some nonsense.
I've heard it
Just
referenced a
cut me
couple
off.
times, though.
Did I really say that out loud?
Anyway, my
They
grades
canceled
were
Mega
always
Sex LR
miles
for
better
this.
than yours. If you want to play the part of Big Brother, you'd probably benefit from studying way, way more.
Like I said.
If Raphael tagged you, he'd probably dislocate your shoulder. Yeah.
I can't stand all the excuses. Clearly, you're the little kid here. You got all that? Now don't bother me again. Understood? Bye.
Raphael just misses his little sister, like
She must be going through a rebellious phase.
Alright, I need to get Leone and Sedith's support up.
Hello, Sedith.
I can't remember what these two talk about.
Hello, Leone. I imagine you are
that's
here
right.
to fish.
Yeah, this is a great spot for it.
It's the only
You
spot
must be a
for
pretty
it.
experienced fisherman, huh?
There's only one
Actually, while I
fishing
have
pond in the
enjoyed the
entire
hobby for a long
monastery.
while, I
Also,
must
the
admit
water
I'm
is not
less than
moving.
proficient.
Now that you mention it, I can see you're not having much luck
God,
today.
this game is garbage.
It is likely because I am not using any bait.
Well,
that explains it. But why bother fishing at all if you're not even trying to catch
They're
something?
just JPEGs in the background.
Truthfully,
that's
I
it.
fish only
That's
so
all
that
they
I might
are.
relax. It is soothing to me to cast the line and watch the water ripple. My days are busy, even hectic. It helps to
It's
find
frozen.
peace and quiet every so often.
Yeah, that's
that
got to
makes
be it.
sense. Still, if you're going to go to all the trouble, you may as well actually bait the line.
Maybe so. But to my chagrin, I do not even know what type of bait to use. I learned to fish by accompanying my wife. She was always the one to bait the hooks. She would hand me the rod and I would cast my line. I never paid attention to how the rest was done.
Ah. And you're
On the
right.
PS5 version in
Where's
the
she
background.
now?
Yeah, you're right.
She
That's
passed
it.
away quite some time ago. Since then, I have only to fish on my own. Even so, I find peace out
God,
here.
could you imagine if this game
Bait or no
A
bait.
had a bigger budget and B was on a better
About you?
system?
Why do you fish?
Me?
It'd actually get
Just
some
for the
recognition.
fish, actually. For me, it's purely practical. Catch a bite now, one less meal to
Chagrin.
worry about
What does
later.
that even?
Hunting,
Like, to
fishing,
my chagrin, like,
whatever it takes to get by. That's how I've always done it.
to my
I'm not exactly
displeasure,
starving right
to
now,
my
but back
annoyance,
then, if I couldn't catch something, I'd go hungry.
something
so
like
getting the
that.
hang of it was pretty vital.
I would certainly say so. I imagine it is intensely satisfying to catch a fish when the need is so great.
Probably, yeah. The need makes it more purposeful. But hey, if you ever want to try fishing for real, I'd be happy to share my bait with you. And if you catch something, I'll cook it up nicely for you. How's that for motivation?
Oh, are you a
Now
skilled
I'm a
chef?
little motivated.
Can't promise it'll be fancy, but it'll taste good.
Impressive. Wouldn't you know it, I am suddenly overcome with the urge to excel.
Great! Let's get started.
I should actually do some fishing too. I need some bullheads to boost my speed. Speed.
Ferdinand.
Are you talking about Petra? That's because Petra's from a different
Is
country.
there something I can help you with?
No, I am not needing
And
help.
she's actually not the only
I
one.
was just
Catherine
thinking
also
that
has
you-
slightly tan skin, and also Dedu.
Lonely?
But
In
Dedu's
wartime?
with the blue
Hardly.
lions.
I am too busy trying to survive to feel lonely. But once we have survived,
Yeah, Petra's
what
from
will you do with
Bridget.
yourself,
She's
Petra?
not actually from
Return to your
Fodlan.
home. As an Imperial hostage, you would be freed if the Empire were to fall.
Yes. My plan is to be returning home. But if Bridget and Fodlan can be friendly, I will be able to have visits whenever I choose. Maybe it is even possible for me to be living in
Dedu,
Fodlan.
do.
Live in Fodlan? Do you not want to go back to your homeland?
I do have the hope of returning one day. But Fodlan is also like a homeland to me now. I came to Fodlan 9 years ago. I have been living half of my life here.
Damn, has it really
My
been that
family
long?
is living in Bridget. But in Fodlan, I have new family and new friends.
New family? I am glad to hear you feel that way about us, Petra. In that case,
Yeah, like your
we will have to
girlfriend,
make sure
Dorothea.
that none of us die. We do not want to lose anyone in the family.
Yes, we will be winning, and you will not be dying.
Ha! Do not worry. I do not intend to die.
She looks like
I
that
have
girl
some
from
things to
Horizon
do
Zero
when the war
Dawn
is
with purple
over.
hair.
Things?
Yes.
I guess
You and I can be the
because of the
link
braids,
between
kind
Fodlan
of.
and Bridget.
Oh,
The girl from Horizon
Okay,
Zero Dawn
I
had
have to
more
confess,
cornrows, I
fibbed a
think,
little
though.
About not being lonely. When this war ends,
Although
I
she
will
also had
be
a
quite
ponytail, so
lonely
maybe that was
indeed.
just braids. I don't know.
If you go
I didn't
back
play
to
that
Bridget.
game.
is that a truth?
I have just made a decision. I will work as an ambassador, improving relations between our people. Whether you are in Bridget or Fodlan, I will be there too. Then both places can move forward together in eternal friendship. We ought to join forces and make that a reality. Do you not agree?
You have my gratitude, Ferdinand.
Ferdinand, you,
All of it.
no, Ferdy,
I
you
have
gotta
loneliness
understand, she's
just
marrying
like
Dorothea, not you.
But your words gave me great happiness. Please do what you are saying, and be a bridge for Fodlan and Bridget.
You can count on me. We will keep at it, and one day...
Yes, one day, we will be seeing that future.
What do you mean he'd be the most unique looking Fire Emblem rep? Just because he has orange hair? I mean, other than the orange hair, he has a cape, he's got a sword. I guess they could make him use a lance. Roy has red hair, Robin has silver hair, Corrin has silver hair, and also other colors of hair depending on what color you choose. The only ones with blue hair... So I guess 5 out of the 8 Fire Emblem characters have blue hair. Actually, no. Arth, Chrom, Lucina, Ike. So yeah, 4 out of the 7 Fire Emblem characters have blue hair, so that's just over half. I don't know why I'm doing all this math, but whatever.
That battle was a decent challenge, but when push came to shove, they didn't
Now,
have
Catherine
a
is from Fodlan.
Before long, all of the church's enemies will have been destroyed.
You must really love worshipping the church. Or is it just Rhea?
Lady Rhea.
It's like Lucas and Shulk.
You're the only one in the Knights
Yeah, they're
who
the
doesn't
only, they're
address her
the only
with proper
blondes in the
respect.
game.
It's not just that I worship Lady Rhea. I respect her, admire her, revere her.
I don't get the Ceros religion. Or
Yeah, I guess.
Shamir, if you were anyone else, I would cut you down for saying that. She saved your life.
She did, and that's why I fight for her. Doesn't mean I worship her.
You never change. You're so stubborn.
You're the stubborn one. When we're on missions related to Rhea, it's like you're wearing blinders. Wanting to help her is admirable, but you'll be of no use if you get yourself killed.
I don't plan on getting killed, and it's not that I'm wearing blinders.
We
I'm
have
just
orange hair and
focused.
palette swaps.
I've devoted my heart to Lady Rhea. She's the reason I wield my sword.
Okay.
As long as you don't get killed or cause me any trouble, I don't really care.
So my death would cause you trouble?
That's not what I meant.
Let's give it a rest. There's no point in arguing.
Fine, but I want you to know something. It's not easy to put your life in the hands of someone who doesn't share your beliefs.
I understand. I think we can both agree on that.
A point of contention between the old married couple. And another A support. This is like the 3rd one already.
Delicious, is it not? There is little that can rival the taste of a freshly caught fish grilled to perfection over an open flame. I prefer mine with a pinch of salt.
Look at you, eating regular food like the rest of us regular folk.
It's only temporary. A fish from the river is a coin saved at the marketplace.
She looks like
My
Bullet
project
from
will
Blaze
require
I don't know who that
every bit
character
of
is.
gold I can spare.
Plus, there's a war going on.
Is Bullet from
All gotta
Central
save money
Fiction?
however
That's the
we
only
can.
Blaze Blue game I ever watched.
Constance, what is that shabby meal you're eating with such lowly company?
I suppose after all that's happened, she's given up on regaining her noble title. Probably for the best.
Joke's on you, you two don't even have names.
Would you two mind your own business? We're just trying to eat in peace.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's just
It sounds
spaghetti
like
and
the
tomato
stray
sauce.
cat is
Yep.
screeching at us.
Oh dear, she's not using any silverware to speak of. She's just eating with her paws.
I'd expect that from a commoner, but Constance seems to be doing the same thing.
Woman.
How
Woman 1. They should have named them Woman 1 and Woman 2.
Beating up on poor, pathetic Constance after all of her setbacks.
Both of these could blast them
What
to
are
death
you
with their
laughing
magic.
at? Pardon my outburst, but I couldn't help myself after your ridiculous conversation. How I eat my fish has nothing to do with my status. In fact, I shall vow one thing now. When House Nouvelle is restored, I shall bite into a whole fish thrice weekly.
Pardon?
Moreover, Happy is a dear friend. I won't permit you to call her a stray cat or anything so insulting. We shall continue to remain steadfast friends.
Yeah,
even
Constance
after my
literally has the
title is
highest
restored.
magic stat
how
in
soon
my
do you
team
expect
right
that
now.
to happen?
You two better watch your
We
mouths.
both know that if she carries on with such disgraceful behavior, she won't restore her house anytime soon.
How does she have a who? Constance?
Well, for the upper class, those two seemed rather classless.
What just happened?
Oh, I knew them of old. They were Callow noblewomen from the School of Sorcery.
No, I mean, you said that I'm a dear friend. Did you really mean that?
Of course.
Oh, well, one says all sorts of things when one feels like being cruel. But yes, I really meant that. Even when I am a noble once more, I expect you to keep me company well into my dotage.
Of course, Coco.
That's basically a proposal,
Won't be easy getting rid of
Constance.
me.
You're cute. Alright. Let's explore. Now that we've spent a half an hour watching support conversations. And I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go to Abyss. Watch that arm swing. Constance likes to do that a lot for emphasis. Also because the game only has a few dozen animations for their character models to use.
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to
This
report.
keeper's wearing yellow now.
It's you. You're still alive. It's been 5 whole years, hasn't it? Time flies when you're standing guard. That's right, I've been here the whole time. Day in and
Are we
day
talking
out.
about
Like
male
everything
Byleth or
else.
female Byleth?
Looks like the Knights of Saros have returned. Wonder if Mr. Backup is back.
What's with their
too.
sleeve? They like having floppy sleeves! I actually just realized. It's not even like a... How do I describe this? So they're actually sleeves. I thought they were just like basically coattails but on his arms, but no, they're literally sleeves. He just doesn't put his arms in them. He's such a weirdo. Oh man.
Oh, you have the look of someone relieved to see me.
They do have a tiny
Before you
knife.
ask,
It's actually
my
well,
superior spellcraft is yours.
it is a dagger, but it's
It's
a
your
tiny
reward
dagger.
for waiting so patiently for me. Your quick acceptance of the truth is gratifying. But my assistance has a price. I expect you to aid me in fulfilling my dream of restoring House Nouvelle.
Okay. Oh, they all just say Golden Deer now. That's helpful. Yeah, honestly, I would love to. I would love to have this cloak, whatever cloak Byleth is wearing. I would just wear that. I like myself cool jackets.
These past 5 years have been so chaotic, even the bounty hunters backed off. I kind of miss the chase. I don't have family ties worth fighting for.
Yep, Balthus, well, he's wearing more of a shirt now. He's got cleavage, as opposed to just...
You're a smart one. Just point me at a problem and I'll
It's
smash it up for you.
cleavage instead of just
If you're worried
a jacket
my
over
skills have
a
dulled
bare
from
chest.
disuse, think again.
I was playing this character, must
I've
be a
been fighting
nightmare.
thieves to stay sharp.
God, that outfit would be so hot. Can you imagine? Because not only you have to wear like long sleeves with gloves, but also armor, and then a cloak on top of that. Like any convention you go to, be sweating your ass off.
Worried got a favor to ask.
Seems some villagers out near Fodlan's Throat have been having some trouble with thieves lately. Holst asked for help dealing with the problems. You mind coming along? Sure! Especially for Killer Knuckles Plus. I like those. Where is... Hold up. Influencer!
Need something? This one?
Renowned astrologer has come and a new quest has been unlocked.
This one?
Organize the Shadow Library. Imagine if it had 0 pockets. No, I imagine it has so many pockets. Although, actually, looking at it now, it probably doesn't have any pockets. Jeez. That thing definitely doesn't have a single pocket on it. But it still looks cool, and that's all that matters.
You're back, finally! I've been waiting for so long! I thought you might have died. But I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I stayed here. I'll think about forgiving you. I've been kinda lonely. As you might have noticed, we've lost a few people down here. I could use your help.
Stop by the fortune teller, sure.
Well, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Hello, hello.
Are you really so surprised to see me here? I flew here just as soon as I heard you were alive. I care more than you may realize. Yes, let's. So long as our efforts are aligned, I'll happily work alongside.
Happy looks like a human version of an animal. It's funny you say that, because she was raised in a forest.
Oh,
well, not quite in a forest. She was raised in a forest village. And, oh, by the way, she can summon monsters by sighing. Wastier.
Why, hello there.
Why, hello there. Strengthen the bond between any of these two beautiful young minds. Monsters. Who did I want to do? Let's do Hanuman and Sedith.
If it is your wish.
Ugh. This woman's voice is weird. Very weird. So yeah, this is a way to cheat. This is a way to cheat with supports. If you're like me and you like unlocking all the supports. Oh, I have to probably watch their thing.
Come back soon now.
Why is the candle off kilter? What are you talking about?
Why, hello there.
I don't think it's off kilter. It looks fine to me.
Come back soon now.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
Wow, thanks for the tea and renown, I guess. I think we're done here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's not in the center? I don't know.
I am grateful.
So it's not in the way, maybe? But then why don't they just put it all the way off to the side? I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Thanks so much.
I want to pour the hot wax over the bowling ball. I don't think she would appreciate that. Now, these two can support. This is one of the supports that I haven't unlocked yet.
I know you are there, Hanneman.
He's just hiding under the table.
To say, are those Crest documents?
I don't remember this.
Setith, have you finally decided to cooperate with my research?
Absolutely not. For 21 years I have refused your requests. I have no intention of changing my mind. But I will lend you these documents I have found, on the condition that you stop following me.
I am quite tempted by the offer, but your cooperation would be of much greater value. Your crest, the major crest of Keyhole, is so rare. As far as I am aware, Seth, you are the only person ever confirmed to bear that particular crest.
There's a reason for that, Hahnemann.
To possess it.
My answer is the same as every other time you have asked. I do not know. I was born a commoner, with no connections to any crests. There are no records of my lineage.
Oh, please. That thin...
Are you talking about Hahnemann? You're absolutely right. Hahnemann is the most boring character in this game.
Until I find the truth, no matter how long it takes.
You are wasting your time. I cannot give you the answers you seek. Even if you were to discover the reason why I bear the major crest of Keyhole, I doubt it would satisfy you.
That is for me alone to decide. And even if you are correct, that confirmation itself would be a valuable discovery. Such is the way of research, yes?
I'm afraid I cannot attest to that. I'm no scholar. In any case, if you really have no need for the documents, you will not mind if I dispose of them.
Let's not do anything hasty now. I will leave you alone, for now. But I am taking these documents with me. Once I complete my research on these
People
papers,
will be less mad at him.
I don't.
Hahnemann would probably be a annoying zoner character.
It is a pointless endeavor.
Because he's a mage.
You will learn nothing from me, no matter how much you try.
It's like his defining character trait as a
Perhaps
unit.
His stubborn nature is one of the effects of his crest. Now that would be an interesting discovery. The first stage of my research will be to decipher his personality.
I think it's really funny that Hahnemann has been pestering Seth for 21 years about his crest. That's really funny. I don't feel like doing the sauna right now. Sword. Oh, Catherine can enter. That's an easy decision. It's 29 or higher. Well, for a silver sword plus, I'll try it. Need to get Catherine some better abilities. Oh, hey, Tanner followed me. I didn't notice that. Thanks, Tanner. I don't have I don't know how to set up notifications on OBS.
Is that all? All for Lady Rhea.
I just have the activity feed on the left hand of my screen.
Is that all?
Nice dodge again,
I'll
Catherine.
Never back down.
Let's go.
All for Lady Rhea.
Excuse me. Oh, damn it. Okay, at least you dodged too. Better not miss again. There we go.
I'll never back down.
Because I think you only get 4 or 5 rounds of combat, and even if you haven't, even if you have more HP than them after 5 rounds of combat, if they're still alive, then you lose. Oh, for Lady Rhea. Why did you make her have a British accent? Makes no sense. Alright, I'm gonna do... there's a lot of quests for me to do. I'm just gonna do that. Bernie.
At last, I return to my domain, my lonely paradise, my realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you? You didn't hear that just now, did you? Right.
Gotta perform tasks. Alright, good luck with those.
Good.
God, Bernie hasn't been in her room for 5 years. Must have been traumatic for her.
Right.
I'm pretty headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the Knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor. Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore.
Oh, it's the supply runs.
Could you do me a favor? Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Floral tribute. I'm pretty sure they're just right in here. Oh no, they're right outside the greenhouse. Gladiolus. Yes, deliver the requested resources.
You're a sweetheart.
It's so weird that they always require some weird thing like dried vegetables. Something that you can't actually use except for these quests.
Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart.
Another magic battalion, Morphous Magic Corps, although that's not a really good one.
No.
Doesn't have... it has like the worst stats of all the C-rank magic battalions. But it does have a resonant gambit, so it's good for that, at the very least.
Do you have time for a request?
Oh. It's time to catch the big one.
Professor! Oh,
Can we talk about how fucking
so good
pretty
to see
Dorothea is? Look at her.
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Alright, we got supports. Ingrid. I'm gonna skip this one, because we've already seen it. She's still ripping up letters from her father.
Hey, Professor! You won't believe what happened. I figured I couldn't go back to the Empire after Garrick Mach fell, so I started drifting across the Kingdom and Alliance. Then, I just happened to run into our old class, so we came back to the monastery together.
If you don't mind, I have a favor to ask.
Seems a list of rare books that the Church of Saros does not make publicly available has turned up in Abyss. You could somehow get your hands on that list. And I'll get Mithril? Hell yeah! Okay, it's in Abyss. But I'm gonna keep going through. Raphael.
Fighting alongside you and everyone else is a dream come true, Professor. And don't worry about my little sis. Right now, she's back home helping out with the family business. I kind of figured I was going to be stuck going back and taking over for her. But thanks to you and Claude,
yeah, we'll probably end the stream when I'm done exploring.
A proper knight.
Because we're an hour and 45 minutes in.
Listen.
This is terrible! Pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Serang region. People say that they're attacking innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Think you can do something about that? Sure, I kill pirates in my sleep. I'm not doing it again. Some soldiers stationed at Fodlan's Lock and abandoned their posts. Let's go slap some sense into them. We'll smack him around a little bit.
Professor, I have written to my father to signal my intention to remain here. Not that I require his approval to do so. There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance territory now. But by staying, I will be able to influence the course of events directly on the field of battle. Naturally, someone needs to make certain he does not lead the Alliance to ruin.
Yeah, I think everything is for the knights. Gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... well...
Gatekeeper, I haven't seen you hold a weapon
so
once.
I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
What if Gatekeeper just like bare knuckle brawls it all the time? He can take on anyone empty-handed.
All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope
Anna,
these
why
go
aren't
back
you
to
wearing
normal
your
soon.
tricky merchant
People need more
outfit?
to smile about, aside from my great deals. Hey, how about a
Peculiar
favor?
trend. Arcane crystal.
Right. I've got a favor to ask.
I want to start a collection that chronicles the history of Fodlan, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. However, honestly, it might be easier to excavate an artifact rather than trying to find one for sale. Alright, I'll go chip off some part of the cathedral or something. Oh, Ferdinand just killed us! I like how for Fire Emblem, training harder equates to screaming louder.
Yes, I am in a hurry. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles.
Look at Ferdinand's
my
jacket.
father
That is a
included.
dapper-looking
I always
jacket.
thought I would be the one to unseat him, but she did it instead. With all the ease and indifference
All
of
the characters in
someone
this game
cracking
are
an
so
egg.
stylish.
She put my father under house arrest. She stripped House Ire of its power. Rather than accepting a role as her puppet, I left. Now I fight to topple the Empire. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward, single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing. But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all.
I don't think that's
As
true.
the head of the noble
I'll
House
talk about
Ire,
Ferdinand
I must be
more
able
when
to
we play with the
achieve
Black
results.
Eagles.
But all my efforts have come to nothing.
I want to talk about all the Eagles,
are
but
everything.
usually
I have
it,
not shown
it
results.
involves talking about
So I will be
Edelgard
stagnating here forever.
and their relationship with Edelgard.
I appreciate that, but it is not enough to persuade me. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor?
I actually see Ferdinand as like a really talented fighter.
Professor, please keep an eye on my progress.
Like one of the most talented
I would
fighters
appreciate
in
if you were
Garreg Mach.
always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
Like, proficient in swords, lances, and axes. Capable of fighting on foot and on horseback. Very versatile. I compare him to Petra. Petra is also...
I have a proposal.
Although I would say Petra is
Why not
is
go
more
beyond the Knights of
versatile
Zeros?
than Ferdinand.
Instead, uniting with allies
Instead of
from
fighting on
all
horseback, she
across
fights on
Fodlan to
wyvern.
fight for our cause. Looking back, it would have been best to ally with the kingdom and join forces against
And she
the
can
Empire.
also shoot
now
bows.
the kingdom is not exactly...
But she's not as good
well,
with lances as Ferdinand is.
see.
God, I want a Fire Emblem Three Houses anime so bad. I just want to see all the characters animated, and I feel like we haven't seen... We don't
Hello,
see
Professor.
that in this game.
What brings you here?
Like Alois. We don't see Alois in a fully CG cutscene at all in this game. Neither Sedith, neither Flane.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, anything you ask of me.
Do I have something for her? Yes.
Oh, that is my...
Well, these two are for Catherine, and the last one's for Sedith. Who's in the Knight's Hall? Catherine, there you are.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea. Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
Hey, Catherine.
Oh, this is my...
Probably do more advanced drills. I think everybody's motivation is pretty much maxed out. Yeah. Yeah, almost. Everybody's motivation is at least 3, so I'm gonna do mostly advanced drills. Maybe I'll even do a choir festival.
Teach.
Okay.
Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins, but now it's downright bustling. Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies
Hey,
have all
Richard.
gathered. And even the knights have
Richard
returned.
Ang.
It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken. And now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army. You should go and talk to everyone if you can. There may be some who are still on the fence.
That's what I'm doing, Claude.
Hello.
Maybe I'll go for alert stance eventually. Get my flying level up.
Professor.
Yeah, we can talk with Lawrence.
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not.
Yeah,
had
Richard,
any
we're just
complaints about
walking
me
around the
lately.
monastery for now.
Good. For any
This
trouble
only
I
might
may
be
have
support
caused,
with Lawrence,
please
probably.
accept my most humble apology. I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct.
Finally admitting it was a problem.
Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief, at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
Lawrence goes through some of the most substantial growth between his time in the academy
Don't you
and then
see?
during the
I'm
war.
referring to you. You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that.
It would be cool if some of the knights did that as well. You don't really see that, though.
Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame. I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your
Not really a fan of Lawrence. I don't blame you.
Of course,
he's kind of a
keep
prick.
an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do.
Back during the academy days.
I am none other than the handsome
But
and
he-
talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
He actually learns, you know, he admits that his behavior in the past was wrong and learns from his mistakes. It's really cool to see.
Professor.
I recruited every character, by the way, so
Edelgard is
even though we're
controlling the
playing with the
Empire.
Golden Deer, we're also
She's
playing
putting
with all the
pressure
Blue
on the
Lions
Kingdom
and all the
Alliance.
Black Eagles.
Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Summon! Lawrence has bad level up stats. Mine did too, for a while, but this playthrough, he's actually gotten pretty good as a magic unit. I always used him as a mounted unit in the past, but he's done way better. He's done way better as a mage this time around. So I think that's the way to go. I made him my Dark Mage. 11 Sword Plus. I don't think I need another one of those. I'll buy a Master Seal. Sylvain as... Ooh, what steel? Give me that. Sylvain as a Fortress Knight looks weird.
Professor. 5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea. Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you.
We
with
picked out
all
a
our
few
strength.
students from the other houses. Yeah, the unfortunate part about recruiting everyone is that I can't use everyone. So I'm using mostly the Golden Deer this time around.
My Professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor
But yeah, I always
to have
try and
changed
recruit
greatly
everybody
over
because
5
that's...
years.
I just
Though
like
I suppose I
doing
haven't
everything.
changed
I like
either, right?
collecting all the
Thank
things.
you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Get my sword up. I don't want to talk to Hanuman.
Oh.
Who's over here? Cyril, I don't want to talk to you either. Ferdinand, I guess I can talk to him.
I have lost my dominion. My nobility may seem like nothing more than a title, but I will never lose my noble heart.
There's less tough fights. Yeah, everything
I
does
will
get
stop
easier.
Igor.
That is
Even
true.
if it costs me my life, I have turned my blade against her now. I cannot go back on that decision. Professor, do you think I chose the wrong path? You are right.
We'll find out. There's a new room to explore. The Cardinals Room. We couldn't go in here before.
Let's see.
I've grown weary.
Honestly, I think the biggest problem with recruiting everyone is all the fucking paralogs.
But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal.
I'm grateful to you and to everyone.
You have to... Because not only does it take up activity points, but you have to level up the units that you're forced to bring, just so you don't waste a character slot.
Down with the Empire. Surely peace will soon follow if the Empire is overthrown. Then my parents can finally find peace themselves.
Oh, I didn't pick that up yet.
Professor, the promise was made 5 years ago, but I must say I'm rather impressed by how many of us managed to make it. Personally, I only showed up because I hope to see you again, Professor.
Aww.
I've been with my family in the Empire until recently. I admit to feeling a little guilty.
Especially if it's your first run at it. Well, if it's your first run, then you won't be able... It's impossible to recruit everyone.
I suppose the fighting will begin soon.
Yeah, I think... I can't remember how many people I recruited my first time around when I played this game. It wasn't my first time playing this game, but I did restart. You know, I didn't load a New Game Plus, so I was basically starting it for the first time. There's nobody here. I can't remember how many people... I know I recruited Dorothea and Bernadetta, and I think I got Lysithea later. I think that was it. It's 3 people. Oh, by the way, here's the 3rd floor. We also couldn't go up here until now. And there's nobody up here. Yeah, and it's also hard to do all the paralogs your first time around because you don't have as many activity points. Being a Professor level A+ really does make everything easier. Let me in! God, I need to remember to go to Abyss.
Right.
And catch the mysterious fish. Wow, the gate just disappeared.
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily
Yeah, you could
erased.
level up more.
To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
One day, everyone will listen to you, leave you alone.
Well,
Marianne.
dear God, even with the church's
Easy.
shambles, we can still pray. The goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
Well, Claude's on a dragon. Immediately makes it better. I mean, Ignat's a mage. I tried doing that. Actually, no, I made him a sword fighter instead of a mage. But I tried to make him a mortal savant by the end. I haven't actually tried taking him as a pure magic unit. I might have to try that. Since he has the hidden talent in Reason. He does seem like a decent magical unit. And he's a good candidate for Mortal Savant because he's good in swords and Reason. He also has a really good spell line. I do know that.
Okay.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Okay, let's go to Abyss. I'm leaving Ignatz as an archer this time around because I've actually never used him as an endgame unit. I've always dropped him at some point. Like, even when I made him a Mortal Savant, like, he just wasn't doing very well. Like, he was getting outshined by Yuri. A lot. List of rare books. What could they contain? And now we can read the Shadow Library. I feel like there are less wind and ice magic mages in this game. I feel like everybody learns wind, though. Like, Linhardt and Annette both learn Excalibur. Marianne actually learns Cutting Gale, as well as Blizzard and Fimbulvetter. And Constance learns Fimbulvetter, too. Oh, Flane also learns Excalibur. So wind is actually pretty common. It's ice magic that you don't see very much. Like, I think only 3 units really learn ice magic, and one of them is Ignatz, who's not obviously a mage. Alright, I want to see if I can find... that thing about Claude's mom. Forgotten Memoir. Truth of the Hero's Relics. Romance of the World's Perdition. False God. Oh my goodness. I'll look at these at some other time, if I remember. Remnants of a report. There's some really interesting things here. All the pages are missing, save the table of contents. Feast of Decadence. Antiquated note. Oh, here it is. My beloved, you were right. It seems you would not hesitate to divide the house. What's more, I hear he's considering taking his half of the territory and joining the kingdom. I cannot believe he would even consider dragging another region into this. Not to mention stirring up trouble over his inheritance at a time when the Alliance desperately needs to unite. He's clearly out of his mind. Though he bears a major crest and you a minor crest, your father was wise in his attempt to declare you his heir. As it were, I can't help but wonder what your intentions with me are. I am drowning in letters proposing marriage to that beast. He may share your face, but the resemblance ends there. I refuse to marry such a foul creature. If you don't come to me soon, I'm going to you. Don't forget that my father's blessing could be revoked at any moment. I will depart Deirdre at the end of the lone moon. You had better be prepared for my arrival. I wish to marry you beneath the garland moon. Why? Well, I am a woman after all, and even I harbor dreams of being a garland bride. Understood? Great. Make it so. Claudia, second daughter of House Regan. That's Cloud's fucking mom. That's Cloud's fucking mom. She is a badass. Had Ignatz as an archer the first time. Yeah, Leonie's better. Leonie's just straight up better. The one thing I like about Ignatz, though, is that he just has a natural hit plus 20, so he will, like, pretty much never miss. Regardless of what range he shoots at. And he also has rally speed, which I really appreciate. Okay, let's go talk to Our Lady about the Shadow Library.
Huh?
I found it!
Thank you.
There's another thing in the Shadow Library that I want to go look at specifically, but I don't want to do it right now. Right now... Well, let's go fish, actually. Let's go catch the big one. And then we'll go make something. Go cook something. I thought the big one would come out immediately. Do I have to use better bait? Maybe I have to use herring bait. I'll have to go buy some. I haven't done hardly any fishing at all this playthrough because I don't like doing it on stream. Alright, I'm gonna go buy some herring bait. Maybe that'll cause the big one to show up.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think. Return soon, please.
Professor!
There it is. Shit. Shit. The fast ones got me. There it is, though. See if I can get a bullhead. There we go. Okay.
You've done me a great service.
Nice. You can actually sell Fodlandy for 2,000 gold. But he just takes it right away. Let's get Yuri. Fishing is better in this game than Persona 4 Golden.
I'm an excellent cook.
Surprised this game does anything better than Persona.
This is hardly a palatable ingredient.
In this game, it's just a rhythm game. Well, that and also knowing which color fish mean what. I still have to get my items. Ooh, another bullhead. Nice. I think you get better items after the time skip here. I could be wrong. It could just be placebo effect. I've definitely gotten like top tier ingredients as just random item drops. Platinum fish, like that. Well, that one is also another one you just sell.
Thank you.
God, you know, I did start playing Persona 5. I haven't played it for... I've played it for less than 10 hours.
Wow, thanks.
I just don't know if I'm ever going to get into that game. Because it's so long.
I thank you.
And this game also takes so long. And I also want to play other Fire Emblem games. And also Devil May Cry. And there's just a lot. I'm keeping the silverfish because you actually need those for certain supply run quests, weirdly enough. Cynthia is level 39? Where'd you see that? No, she's not. She's 28. By the way, I got a forbidden weapon. It's the second time I've gotten this. Oh, in your game. Okay. Wait, she was level 39 right after the time skip? Like, straight in chapter 13? That's crazy. She's over-leveled as shit! Oh, Hilda! Take Freikugel! Is anybody else missing a relic that I've forgotten about? I don't think so. Seteth? Take this, because it's yours. Evasion ring. She was level 34. You were like exclusively using Lysithia? Alert Stance Plus. I haven't used Ingrid in a while. Or Cyril. I have so many units. Well, I got 5 activity points left. Nobody else is a higher sword level than me, so I gotta go talk to Anna.
Really, Net Bears on. I hope this.
I could go get Faith, I guess. And try and get flying. Let's go to the choir festival, actually. Go do choir practice.
Well.
Let's do Happy and Constance again. Where's Constance? There she is.
Singing is too rather.
Yay! Mercedes, give me Faith.
You're here when I think that I'll be around you again. Oh, yeah, let's work together.
There is still more.
I don't really use white magic, but the time skip Lysithia wanted Claude to lose bad.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
White magic avoid plus 20. Oh boy. Good thing I'm a war master now and I can't use magic. Who else? Flame. Actually, let me get flying.
Hey there, thanks to
Flying will be more useful than white magic at this point.
But why not looking back?
Alright, it's actually, well, there's one thing I need to spend renown on. Unit appearance, everyone in battle. Class abilities. Enlightened one. Sacred power. Nice. You fly as well. I just like to get alert stance because it's one of my favorite abilities in the whole game. That's the only reason I build it up. I've never made myself a flying unit ever. I'm actually doing I'm gonna master War Master since I'm male Byleth in order to get quick riposte since it's the best ability in the game. Alright.
That was nice. Now to apply this knowledge.
You could actually probably use Dexterity plus 4. You're female Byleth? Yeah. That's... This is the first time I've played as male Byleth in a long time, but it occurred to me that having quick riposte would be nice, so I decided to try and get it as male Byleth just this one time. Bernie, I want you to get movement plus 1. Yay, more perfects.
Ah, no big.
Come on, well, I'm also using Manuela on this playthrough because, one, I hate myself, and two, there's a special battalion or item I think you can get if you bring her on the final chapter, so I'm doing that just because.
Thank.
I'm not fisting Ignatz, if that's what you're suggesting. I'm not doing that. Yes, let's look at these guys. Oh, I'm out of activity points. Wow. Lol. Anyway. Ignatz is on bow. It's Raphael who's doing brawling. I'm trying to make Marianne a Valkyrie. The writing's not quite there yet. Excuse me. Ugh. Give Ignatz the fist weapon one time. Why? He literally has no experience in brawling. But I think... Okay, we have to reset this. Marianne and Leonie, just like before. Begin training.
I have a question.
I'd like to paint a new piece, something just for them, to make them happy. What do you think I ought to paint? Beautiful princess.
I see.
Professor.
Just to see him brawl? Ignaz's weak little noodle arms. He'd be terrible at brawling. Yeah, you're already doing that, Lysithia.
I'm glad it... Yeah.
Generic lines.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Raphael's finally at level A with brawling.
Guess I need to know this stuff, huh?
I've seen worse brawling students in other gaming moments.
Growth sustains me.
Wait, -3.
I
Nice.
see how this works. I still have much to...
Okay, he learns recover. That's not terrible. Yes, participate in the hymn. This is probably where I'm going to end my stream, actually.
The utter discord. I cannot stand it.
Oh, I forgot about Lawrence's hilarious choir line. Damn it! I should have let that play. We don't even have any prologues coming up. Alright, I am gonna end the stream there. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my stream shorter because I'm trying to get my average viewer count up. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for watching. You can check out all my VODs on YouTube, by the way. The links have been scrolling by. So Lysithia's a brawler. Oh god, that must... She has a weakness in brawling, doesn't she? Like an all-brawler run? Yikes. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Check out my YouTube if you want to see the rest of the stream, and I'll see you next time.